Hi guys, I'm Shelley and I'm going to be walking you through today how you can make your first video using vidbuild. So we're starting right at the home page, so vidbuild.com, and you'll come to this page here which encourages you to take a tour if you haven't visited us before. So just click on there, and I've already got my login details. If you haven't, you would just click sign up, enter in your name and your email address and password, and you would get started by clicking create account. So I'm just going to log into my already set up account and log straight in. I'm going to open up a new project, start a new page. And here we go. So we're all loaded. This is what you'll see when you first create an account with vidbuild. Now, it's important to note you have 3 content libraries to choose from. So when you're searching for video clips, you can search Premium, the Premium library, which is all Getty video clips, as you can see here. You have a standard content library and your own uploads as well, so if you have your own content that you want to use. So today I'm going to make a quick video on winter as my keyword. I'm going to type in winter. You can type in multiple ones if you want, like winter, ice, what have you, and all the appropriate clips will come up. I'm just going to stick with winter for now. So in the premium content library, you can see you can start scrolling and all of the clips associated will just continue to load. Literally, there are millions of clips, so you will never run out of options. Now, if you hover over any of these clips, as I'm doing with my mouse now, it will actually just start playing the preview of that video. So it will give you an idea of what you can expect in that particular clip to see if that's what you're after. Now, what you can do is actually use filters here as well. So if you're after a particular category, mood, if you're after specific people, you can literally just start filtering. So this is really, really helpful. Again, here, you can actually do indoor, outdoor shots, day or night, that kind of thing. So that just helps you to refine your search. You can also sort by most popular or the newest clips that have been added, or by best match. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flick now to the standard content library. So all of these clips are entirely free to use. Any vidbuild subscriber has unlimited access to the standard library, so these clips are completely free. So as you can see, I'm still searching winter and having a look at the clips that we have to use. Now, if I go to my uploads and search there, I can see that I don't currently have any videos loaded that have winter as the keyword, so I'm just going to remove that keyword and just search broadly, and you can see I've already uploaded one clip to my own uploads before. So what I want to do is just show you really quickly how you can go about adding to your own library. Now this means that you yourself have access to this library. Nobody else will have access to it. It would just be your own private collection. So if I click upload, I've already got a little video clip that I want here that I've already saved. So I'm just going to select that from my computer, and I might call this one winter, for example, or I might add another tag, autumn, whatever you want to tag it. Or you can remove tags if you've got it wrong. So winter season, there we are. Those are the tags I'm going to use, and I'm going to click upload. Now you can see over here, this little uploader is working away. In the meantime, you can continue working. You don't have to wait for that. You can scroll away. Oh, and here it is already. So now if I was to search winter, there we are. So you can flick between all of your content libraries. So what I'm going to do today is start with one of the premium Getty clips. I really like this one here, so I'm just going to select it and click add. So that's going to add onto my editing timeline. So you can see here you have different layers. You have text and image, video, music, and voiceover. So all of these you can use from inside vidbuild. So the video clips, music clips, the voiceover function that we have, or again, you can upload and use your own in any of these layers. So what I'm going to do is just shorten this a little bit. What I want to do is create a little bit of a sequence. So I want to add another video. So I'm going to come over here to click add, or alternatively, you can use the left-hand toolbar as well. So I just like this one, and I'm going to add another one. I might add this guy over here. I always like a human face in my videos if I can, so I'm just going to pop it here and stretch it down a little bit. And I might add one more just for the heck of it. This time I might just add a standard clip. So here we are. Just going to go with that one. Now what I always do is stretch it down and leave a little bit of a gap at the end, and I'll show you why in a second. But you can play here with your different timeline durations. So if you decide actually I want to make a longer video, you can do so. If you want to make a shorter video, just be aware if I was to select 7 seconds, that's going to crop this down and you're going to lose these last clips that you've added if it's extended over 7 seconds. So I'm going to go back to 20 seconds and just use that for my default today. Now what I want to start doing is adding in these layers. So I'm going to add some text and some branding and a little bit of a message. So what I want to do is actually just put a message per shot. So for this first shot here, second shot and third shot, and then I'll wrap up with an end screen. So I'm going to get rid of that text for now. Now this box here is actually an image box. So you can add another image too if you like. So you've got a second one. So if you want to add multiple images or logos over the top, you can. Can get rid of that. And what I'm going to do is actually just click upload over here. Upload. And I already have my own logo overlay. So this is a transparent image with my little logo in the corner. So I'm going to upload that and just show you how that works. So as you can see, if I stretch that out, just uploaded as an image, and you can see our little logo sits on the bottom there. So whatever frame is playing at any given time, our logo will be across that. So there we are. Now what I'm going to do is add some text over the top of that. Now we do have text alignment buttons here which just make your life a lot easier, but you can drag and really drop it wherever you want. So what I'm going to do is just make up a message for the purposes of this ad. I might just say something like winter is coming, and play around with your fonts if you want. I'm just going to go, let's go with this one here. Now, I really want it to stand out. So what I might do, I quite like the text color in white. So what I might do is just choose a background that's kind of icy and wintry. Something blue, that's fabulous. Now, what you can do here, because that background hasn't shown up, I'll show you how to work this. You select your opacity. So if you go, you want your background to be 100% full color, that's what you would be left with, or you can drop it down a little bit and have it sort of slightly see-through or slightly opaque. So that's what I want to do. I want to make the text a little bit smaller, and I just want to center that. Great, so that's my message for my first clip. Now what you can do is actually use this little double box button here to duplicate if you want to duplicate any boxes. That's how you do it, or your little crosses just to remove them. You can also do the same in your timeline. So this little double box here duplicates, so you don't have to re-upload all your logos and recenter and reformat all your text. And your little cross if you want to get rid of a message or get rid of that whole box there. So I'm just going to simply duplicate what I've already done, just make sure it's spaced out a little bit here, and stretch that to that frame, or that shot. So I've got winter is coming for my first message. Now my second message I want to have, winter is coming, are you ready? I mean, it's just an example. And duplicate again. I want to put my final message here. What am I going to put? Are you ready? I might put start marketing with video today, for example. I'm just going to recenter that message. There we are. So effectively, I'm almost there. Now what I'm going to do with the space at the end of the video is actually just add, I'm going to get rid of that little text box there. I'm going to add my final image, which is my end screen. So all of my videos, I have an end screen already on my desktop that I use, and I just simply upload it and stretch it out to that whole screen. There we are. So the only things left to do to add any music that you want to add, a backing track, and any voiceover if you want it. So I'm going to click add again, either on this toolbar on the right hand side or on the left, whatever suits you. So I'm going to click add. Now, what it's going to do is search through all of the music tracks that we have. These are all entirely free to use, and you have full license with which to use them. So the royalties are all good to use. Now, again, you have standard content library and you have my uploads. Now, I haven't uploaded any of my own music, but if you have purchased the rights to any tracks, you can upload and use those here as well. So, again, you can search keywords. So, for example, if I was to search winter, I might come up with various different soundtracks or even actual vocals. Or you can select by mood, different filters, different categories. You might want cinematic, classical. So have a play around with filters if you're after something specific. What I'm going to do is just preview a couple down here. So just by clicking the play button, you'll actually preview that track. So I'll just test that for you now. Okay, let's try the next one. So for the purposes of this, I'm just going to select this one, but you would literally just search to see what one exactly you wanted. I'm just going to click add, and that has already automatically added to the timeline. So what it does is phase in and phase out automatically. You don't need to worry about any sort of editing. It does it for you. Now, I'm almost done. If you want to add voiceover, just click add. Now what you can do is actually quite literally type what you want. For example, winter is coming, get ready today. You type, that's what you want your voiceover to read, and you quite literally just select whatever language or accent or voice that you want, and you can just quite literally, so if I go Amy British preview.
Winter is coming, get ready today.
And if you like that preview, you click add voiceover to your timeline. I'll show you how that works. So that little voiceover, you can drag and drop anywhere that you want it on your timeline. So let's just pop it here at the end. All I'm going to do now is actually just preview the clip in the screen that I have it before I download. So let's just see how it all comes together. So that's just putting all the pieces together and giving you the opportunity to change anything around if you want to.
Winter is coming, get ready today.
So I don't actually want that voice over there. It's just for the purposes of a demonstration. So let's get rid of that for now. Oh, no, it's gone. Back to my timeline. I'm actually going to put it right to the end and just download this. Oh, sorry, what I forgot to mention is when you preview, the watermarks and these video clip codes still show up. When you go through to download, all of those go away and it downloads in full HD. So let's just click download and I'll show you what I mean. So what this is doing is it's prepping it in a higher definition to what you saw in the preview just before. Oh, I've just realized I've forgotten something. Go back. I've forgotten to take my voiceover away. So I'm just going to turn that right down and get rid of that voiceover. So sorry, let's go back to the download. Re-prepare that. And what it does is it gives you the opportunity to preview that video again before you download. And it also gives you the opportunity to select your format and what file size you would like to download it for. So whatever channel that you are planning to use your video on. So again, the opportunity to play and preview, but I'm happy with that for now. So what I'm going to do is just download. So it's telling you here at this point, you will use 2 credits to create your masterpiece. So I've used 3 clips. 2 of them are the premium Getty clips from the premium library. So that's what those 2 credits are referring to. And one of them was a free clip from the standard library, which is why you're not charged anything for that. So I'm just going to call it my winter video. Okay, confirm. So what this is doing now is putting together your final product, your final video. So this takes a couple of moments, not too long, and then it's literally ready in your library, ready to go. And then you're ready to download it and share it across all of your channels. So what I'll do is wait for the download to finish and show you full screen the end product, what it looks like once all the watermarks and codes are removed. And that has literally been a couple of minutes end to end to make my first video and showing you all the features that you can use all the way through. So here we are, ready to go. So you can either build new again straight away or just go to your library to find what you've just made. So I'm going to download that and it's ready to go. In your library, you can also see all the other projects you've been working on. And here we are. So what I'm going to do is play that full screen. And you've made your first video ad with vidbuild. Now it's ready for you to share.